So, I mean, Shark starting things off exactly how he started off last time, right in their face, right on the opposite side of the river, keeping tabs on Hunter and pushing him back. And this is going to give Shark and Hoon the ability to maybe get position over Lethal Wanderers, get positions on offside of the maps a little bit faster.
Yeah, and you see their Joybot sticking with Shiro, trying to add to that damage, helping Shiro to kind of collectively rotate around very fast. He's going to have that 4 here in a few seconds, while Best Player is still kind of working on that. Oh.
And doing that, it leaves Hunter on his own, and he's having some trouble in this mid lane right now. Baj needs to try to come in and save the day.
Oh, yeah, and I'm wondering if how we're going to be able to protect Hoon.
Save the day he will, as Hoon is taken out first blood over to Area 77.
I can't believe I mentioned that as soon as he goes in. That was my big question. How are we protecting Hoon here? Shark has a little bit of CC. He's going to need some cooldown before he's able to kind of really spam those abilities.
And Shark's got to stay in mid. He's trying to save those minions so that Hoon can get a little bit of gold back here. And now Area 77 has gained position, gained momentum in the first 2 minutes. Turtle up in 10 seconds.
Yeah, this mid rotation has always been a key factor for a lot of teams when it comes to the roam and the mid. Being able to kind of clear, being able to get those rotation. Hunter's still doing a great job being able to kind of hold his own, clear out those minions, wait for Area 77 to come and do a pass by. Here, looks like it's going to be a clean turtle for BTK.
Right, so Area 77 playing it clean. I mean, they did the same thing last time, kind of played a bit more passive around these turtles. Fried Chicken now rotating up, and this is how I mean, even with BTK taking a death early on, they're still good on their map control.
Yeah, here, Fried Chicken lingering around mid. My only point here, oh, they go in. Hoon tries to get that ultimate. They pull back Hunter. Yureshi goes in.
Oh, big tsunami slam. Down comes the feathered airstrike. Hoon under the tower, taken out once again as Rain is fire on the ground. Fried Chicken forced to back off. That's 2 kills onto Hoon in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, too, it felt like we were kind of pushing for something. The Fried Chicken was lingering around mid, and there just was not an opening. I was waiting for him to rotate down at the bottom, but it almost felt like they forced a play that Area 77 was able to turn around.
Yeah, man, and Shark wanted that I'm offended so bad, man. He was like on the tower, and he second guesses it, doesn't go for it, and it gives Area 77 those few seconds to be like, fine, we'll be the ones who attack.
Yeah, and I felt like they were completely prepared for that coming from BTK, and that's what I was about to say. Like, at mid, we saw the linger there from a Fried Chicken. There probably should have been a call to just, all right, we're not going to be able to find one here. Let's back off. And unfortunately, when you press something like that, where it's not completely 110%, Area 77, the skill that they have right now, they're going to be able to turn that around on you.
Taking a look at the items, gold lane kind of favoring Zia a little bit. I think what's going to be important for Area 77 is definitely trying to slow that down. They've gotten picks on the mid side. They've been able to take out Hoon. If they can put a wrench in Zia's plan, it can almost guarantee them the game.
One thing I do want to say, though, is we've seen before that there is going to have to be, after you shut down Hoon, there definitely needs to have attention paid down to Zia. Because we've seen how lethal he can be on this pick and how well he can control with it. Now, going on to the next turtle fight.
Yeah, Joybaj looking for a position along with Yureshi into the backside. He dives in. Best player gets done. Tsunami slam as Hunter looks for a positioning. Best player still able to take the turtle in the midst of it. Look at the damage on a Baj. Zia already picking up a kill. BTK comes out on top on the second turtle.
Oh, and this is exactly what I was talking about with Zia. He's somebody that has to be on your list. Those quick rotations on a gimme. However, it does allow the pickup of a tower by... Oh, as I misspoke a little too soon. that tower's down, basically.
Pretty much. I mean, but I think Area 77 kind of pulled the BTK last game. BTK forces a fight. They do come out with the advantage. They have a 700 gold lead. But Area 77 at least find a little bit of ground. But look at the damage on a Fried Chicken. He's able to get away there with the dashes, and there's the comfortability on that Edith.
Yeah, he's got 113 seconds left with 60 seconds left on this next turtle, which means he's not going to be able to kind of get that flicker and pop-up when it comes to this next team fight. Ooh, we have an I'm offended.
Ice, I'm offended with some nice damage. Juresi just trying to get away, but Shark doesn't let it happen. Joybaj now getting involved as well. Hoon brought down low. ISO with the speedy light wheel, just looking for a couple more shots, but he decides to finally back off.
Ooh, and I love how quickly both of these marksmen come online to join some of these fights. We've talked about it before, especially when it comes to like a carry pickup, who it can be very, very late in the game before those item spikes really try to pop off. But ISO still trying to come in through these early team fights. Only 30 seconds left on this turtle, especially with, I want to say, one ultimate down from Hoon.
I mean, Zia, I actually missed it. He did go down in that fight, which is kind of big. So I mean, it's a decent start for Area 77, but Zia also does just lock in his you get the stacks and you get the execute. I'm having a mind blank right now. The new item, and last time he didn't go for it first. He went for it as like fourth or fifth item this time, and now coming in, Shark looking for Bosch.
Ooh, that was actually very careful there. If that was anybody else, if that was Hoon, Joybaj would have taken him out. Now they don't have any pressure to be able to get onto this turtle. It's going to be a free one for Area 77. 2-1 when it comes to turtle pickups right now.
All right, so BTK still holding a small gold lead here, even with the turtle going down. I mean, it's just like last game. This is a tie game right now.
Ooh, we do get a little CC on the Yureshi. Down comes the feathered airstrike, but no worse for wear. Hunter, I want to say he uses his feathered airstrike very sparingly. And, I mean, I guess there's not really a huge cooldown on it, so he hasn't really been getting punished for it.
I mean, and he's very willing to use it when in terms of wave clear. I think he has a feeling it's not safe out there, but he also wants to kind of keep his team in a decent position, so he uses it to clear that mid wave a lot. We saw it last game, and we're seeing it this game, but now Baj in a little bit of trouble, gonna go down. Zia able to get the kill, put him at 2-1-1. Another feathered airstrike from Hunter just to try to clear out this wave, just to try to clear out these minions.
Put Joybaj through a sleep clinic there. He went back and just got CC'd into the ground. And I want to say this is kind of like a little bit of a taste of what BTK was looking for when it came to this composition. As we start moving more and more, we're going to start seeing more of that. Somebody's going to get caught. They're just going to be asleep through the entirety of the damage that's kind of coming out for them. Right now, still a pretty even game here on all fronts.
Yeah, BTK gonna go for the lane cut on top, look for this top tower to even things out even more. And now Area 77, if we look at the minimap, also going down to the bot side to try to do the same thing. Is this gonna be a tier 2 for a tier 2?
Yeah, and that's going to be the interesting thing. You see them kind of dancing back and forth. I don't think they understand that's the carry at the bottom. ISO doing a great job putting on the damage, and there goes the tier 2 for BTK.
Both teams have been playing the macro incredible, I feel like, these past two games. From wave control in the mid side to lane control on the off lanes. Overall, both teams know the importance of every single minion they take and just controlling the pace of these lanes.
Yeah, and especially with how well that they're able to kind of get into these lanes and where they find the opportunities. It's never just alone. It's always a group effort. They understand, but I want to say here, some great placement by Area 77. A missed opportunity by Shark as this fight is about to begin.
Now, Yureshi does still have the Tsunami Slam as well. Feathered Airstrike does come down to create a little bit of space. Joybaj gets pulled back in and taken out. Best player able to get the kill. Big Tsunami Slam does land on Yureshi. They're going to try to target down to him. Gets brought low. Fly Chicken taken out. ISO picks up the kill. 1-for-1. EXP for Rome.
Yeah, and right now, looking, I mean, both teams kind of giving up on the Lord right now. It's kind of a stalemate there. Fly Chicken got taken out into the back line. That big Tsunami Slam able to bring him into harm's way. The entire group of Area 77. Yureshi, ooh, very close to getting caught.
Now look at Shiro, though, maybe in a bad spot. Needs to be careful. He's going to get dragged back. Hoon able to get the lantern off. Shiro going to get the kill onto Hoon here. Now he's into the backside. Shark low, electrifying beats. Able to reclaim space over this Lord Pit as Joybaj and ISO show up. Best player pushed back. Area 77 aren't going to focus down onto this Lord, though. They're going to try to move on to the mid tower.
Oh, and I wonder if that was kind of a misplay by Hoon. He went forward, tried to get that CC onto Shiro. He did get the lantern flare, picks him up, and brings him closer. And it's like, now what? Now you have a joy in your face who's about to take you down.
Yeah, it felt like it was all part of Shiro's plan. It's like, listen, he's going to pull me back in. I'm going to get my electrifying beats off, and it's all GG's from there. Area 77 now kind of really stepping on the glass. What was a tied game is now a 2K gold lead, and look at the aggression onto this purple buff jungle. Joy trying to get in, gets a toss onto Hoon once again. ISO with the speedy light wheels. Bosch tries to run away, but Zia able to find the kill onto Area 77. Shiro looking for the electrifying beats. He pops it. He finds it. The damage does unleash. Best player able to take him out, though. It's 2 for 1. BTK are able to find a winning moment as the Lord encroaches on their field.
Yeah, a winning moment, but they did lose Zia here. Doing a great job, and they're doing I want to say Area 77 doing a great job of locking on to Zia once he starts getting those stacks up and being able to shut him down. Best player came in there, helpful with the cleanup, but right now this is looking a shade like last game. The jungle being able to get cleared out. The towers are definitely in favor of Area 77 with the Lord at BTK's gates.
I mean, and it's definitely, you said how they were targeting Zia. Zia and Hoon, man. Baj knows the assignment. He woke up today and knew what he was born for. It is all Hoon. It is all Zia. There is no escape from Jawhead right now. He is going to get pulled back in, though, for that airstrike from the boss side. Able to unleash some bombs onto the side of BTK. ISO able to find Fly Chicken Lord. Still at about half health. A Shark just tries to escape with his life. He's able to get under the tower to safety, but Area 77 continues to push in.
Oh, Shark Shark had me holding my breath there. He dove in a little late in that fight, got blasted down by ISO, and still manages to be able to get out. And what did he earn for it? He got himself an I'm offended, but the team was not able to get the kill. And this is kind of what I was talking about. There's a lot of CC on the side of BTK, but the CC is not lasting long enough for Zia to be able to get that much damage in. And I think they're really putting a lot of eggs on the basket of Zia here to be able to get that group amount of AoE damage.
He'll play from Shark, trying to gain position. And I feel like a lot of that CC as well is like close range CC. It's not dive CC, so all they're ever getting is Joy Baj. And with the range of Hunter, with ISO able to kind of bide his time and wait to come in, they're never really able to get to that back line. There's no way to penetrate through the front line without also losing Shark or Fried Chicken.
Yeah, and that's the problem here is that there's a lot of heroes on the side of Area 77. They have a great composition that kind of mixes we're dangerous from afar, and we're dangerous if you pull us close to you as well. And that's been the problem. We noticed that from Hoon, and Hoon used that lantern flare, grabbed Shiro, and Shiro just turned that around. Also, I want to say a little bit of a misstep from Hoon, kind of got separated from his team a little bit too far there. I want to say, though, I am absolutely in love with the performance right now from Area 77.
Another Lord goes down, and a Tsunami Slam catches Shark. Immortality pops. He's not going to escape this one. That's a member down and a Lord over to Area 77. What is going on with BTK right now?
They're just getting outclassed by some of these picks, and this is kind of something that I've seen from them before when it comes to some of these. They absolutely, even when it came to taking on the Valley and dealing with Mark Cutie's Aurora, it took them about 3 or 4 games before they realized this is a problem. This is something we need to ban out, and I think they go through all of these steps to make sure, all right, we're going to try all these other things, we're going to try to get around it, we're going to try to pick them apart on their favorite hero. I think they just need to go ahead, suck it up, and ban that out.
Yeah, the game 3, it's got to go. It's got to go. And Area 77, even with the confidence of it, it's like, we don't think you're gonna pick it. We're gonna not ban it as well. And now BTK paying the price on that. The Kalea and the Jawhead into the hands of Area 77, because even Yoreshi now is making great plays, but Lord is coming down. Feathered Airstrike to help open up the field. They take the tower, grab Chicken, bring it back to the base. He tries to flicker back. Shark falls as ISO and Shiro wreck havoc onto the land of BTK. It's 3 members down. We're looking for 4, but the minions aren't there, so Area 77 backs off.
They still have minions coming in through mid, still have minions coming in through top, so there is still time for them to be able to close this game out. They're looking for Zia. They do get a little bit of CC.
Ooh. What was Hunter doing? Wings by Wings trying to get the stun onto Zia, being a little bit too aggressive, and that's a first big mistake we see come out of his hands.
And this is what BTK needs to have, is some type of mistakes from Area 77. And this is what we've talked about before when it comes to a lot of games. A lot of games, they're lost at the base, and not always by the defenders. Sometimes people get a little too eager when they're pushing in there. You cannot be overstepping your place, especially against a team like this, especially against Zia. The problem here for me on the side of BTK, I feel like they've been so used to dealing with teams in the mid to late game who make mistakes that they can capitalize off of. Here, Area 77 are not making those, well, they're making fewer mistakes in the game than they need to.
Yo, we've been talking about Baj and Ureshi a lot, but we got to focus in on ISO, man. The guy is 4-0-4. Last game, he played tremendously on that 1-1. This game, he's playing amazing on this carry. You know, when we talk about gold laners, it's always Zia and Basic, and ISO kind of gets tossed to that number 3 spot. He gets tossed to a number 4 spot, but right now, ISO is looking to be number 1.
Yeah, and this is a great game there. Joybaj definitely taken to. This is immensely why Shark had the huge amount of respect for Joybaj, and especially looking forward to this rematch. Great positioning for Area 77 right now. BTK have to be very careful about this next Lord.
I mean, look at Jawhead and ISO in that signature bush down there. They are going to finally run out. It's like, it's getting a little too hairy. Too many of them are down here. This might not be a safe spot.
Yeah, and that was what I was worried. That's the MPL bush when it comes to those ganks of coming up from the side there. Do you have a little bit of engagement?
Nami Slam does land down on Fly Chicken. ISO going to shred through. Fly Chicken is able to just escape, brought low, but finally taken out. Zia does find Shiro, though. That's a jungler off the map for Area 77 with Lord up. That is a risky situation.
Oh, they trade Fly Chicken for the Lord. This is going to be a great opportunity for BTK to be able to get this Lord. They do need to be on their P's and Q's. Make sure that they're not allowing, you can see Area 77 hanging in. A lot of immortalities.
Big jump. Best player brought low. He's taken out. Hunter gonna try to steal this Lord out of their hands. Zia gone as well. Can they get it? Yes. Area 77 gets the outplay, and now ISO's on the base. We don't need a Lord to win game number